This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
Drew wants to know, do you still feel the pop you received when you delivered the spine buster to Undertaker at WrestleMania? In hindsight, Arn, that's got to be top 5 biggest pops for you ever, huh?
I think it maybe have to be number one.
Yeah.
And you'll get this, Conrad, because you know the breakdown. It wasn't, I've hit Hulk Hogan with spine busters. That's pretty big pop in your mind. It don't suck. I've hit Randy Savage. I've hit Vader. I've hit some prominent guys with spine busters. Sting, Steiner Brothers. Guys. It's like it don't suck.
Right.
Trust me. To be able to, you get a reaction because the audience is not used to those guys getting manhandled, to be perfectly honest with you. But the Undertaker, the reason this was so, I guess, special, and you'll get this, Conrad, right away. It's just the fact that I was able to sneak down there. Nobody saw me till I got there. The layout of the way the finish went down, it absolutely reeked of a screw job. It wasn't like I just ran down there. Everybody saw me. I slid in the ring, hit a spine buster. It was well done, laid out well. The sequence, everyone was where they needed to be. And I believe that audience, believe it or not, believed the screw was in. I think they thought Flair was going to go over, and that buttoned the whole thing up.
Well, it's fun because at the time, the streak hadn't become what it is now. When he beat Flair at that WrestleMania, that's when he went 10-0. That was really the first time the streak was talked about in a major way. But yeah, I kind of thought, well, here it is. This is how it's going to happen. But again, the streak wasn't quite what it is just yet.
And it wouldn't have been as impactful, not to cut you off, I apologize.
Oh, yeah.
Had it not looked like that was the finish. It just threw 2 more layers of, holy shit, they're going to pull this off.
Juan Alvarez wants to know, never heard much about your taped fist match with Animal at the 87 Bash. How did you feel about these gimmick matches? And was this the only taped fist match you were a part of?
What year?
He says 87 with Animal Bash.
I could have taped 15 rolls of quarters to my hand, a brick, a cement block. I could have had a Wolverine taped out on the end of my fist. I wasn't going to win that match one way or the other. So, be honest with you, it had to be just a gimmick match and filler on the card because I don't see where it benefited anybody. It certainly, no one thought that advantage was going to help me win. That's for sure.
Big Extra says, hey, Arn, I'm a South Jersey guy, and King Kong Bundy was a friend of my father's. When did you first meet Bundy, and were you ever in the ring with him? Do you have any good Bundy stories?
It was one of those times, again, the era. There's a lot of guys I never was in the ring with. And, if you were a heel and a career heel or a babyface for that matter, you would bounce around to different territories. And, sometimes your paths would never cross. And that would have been one of them. There would have never been a situation, I don't think, unless it was something like Royal Rumble or Survivor Series or something where I would have been in the ring with Bundy. I know that he was a big man and had a really great voice for promos. And, he did a lot of good things in that ring. That's for sure.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.